9 life-changing rules to be financially stable. Do you constantly stress about money? Have you been struggling to make ends meet and are still living from paycheck to paycheck? But now, you've finally decided that you want to start living a financially stable life. You want something better for yourself, manage your finances, and live the good life as you've always dreamed of. In this video, I'll share with you the 9 life-changing rules to achieve financial stability. 1. Personalize finances. Focus on your current situation. Examine it to get a clear picture of where you're standing. Avoid comparing your finances to other people's finances. Stop comparing your earnings with what your friends earn. It really doesn't matter if they're making 6 figures monthly and you don't. After all, we're talking about personal finances. It means looking at your own financial situation and realizing that keeping up with how your friends are living won't help you reach financial stability. Forget about keeping up with them. 2. Invest in yourself. Thinking about investing because that's what finance gurus have taught you. Think again. If you ever wanted to make investments, the very first one to invest on is yourself. Equip yourself with the skills you need. They'll help you succeed no matter the industry or career path you've chosen. Having more skills means having more opportunities to grow. Knowledge, skills, and education, you need them to grow financially. More skills can pave the way for more opportunities and career growth, that is. Improving your skills is investing in yourself. And this doesn't mean only the skills you need for the job. Learning new things that don't exactly relate to your job is a way to improve yourself and what you know in general. It also shows ambition and drive to upgrade what you already know. Do you have the passion for baking? Enroll in a class, buy a book, watch videos, and practice. Who knows, this hobby can turn into a source of income in the future. Do you have the talent in giving financial advice? Hone your skills, improve, attend seminars, hire a mentor, and study to up your knowledge. Again, who knows, financial consultancy can provide you a source of income in the future. 3. Earn extra income through freelancing. Your job isn't the only way to earn money. And definitely it is not the only way to become financially stable. Much better if you'd have an opportunity to earn extra income through freelancing. It could be a job that you enjoy. So, again, do you have the passion for something? Perhaps you're a writer and you enjoy writing blogs, articles, and video scripts a lot? Take part-time writing gigs or jobs to supplement your primary income source. Doing things you enjoy will ultimately lead to a higher sense of fulfillment, too. And as they say, you don't have to work another day in your life working in a job you love. Online sources like Upwork and other freelancing sites can offer you a head start in freelancing. 4. Create and stick to a budget. You've heard this a lot of times in your lifetime, I believe. But yes, budgeting is a basic advice you'd get when trying to live with financial freedom. Budgeting can develop your self-discipline because following a budget requires much discipline, especially when the temptation of shopping or buying a latte before going to work knocks. Budgeting sounds tough for a lot of us, I know, but it's one method to spend money mindfully. Having a budget keeps you aware of where and how you're spending money. It helps you realize areas where you overspend or spend mindlessly. It also helps when it comes to finance tracking. A clear picture of how you're spending your money allows you to make a plan, and in this case a budget plan. Your fixed expenses could include your utility bills, rental payment or mortgage payment, car payments, insurance, and food. They can make up for about 50% of your monthly expenses. However, you might want to spend no more than 30% of your monthly income on essentials. And then, you must try to put aside 20% of it for your future. This can be on a retirement fund or savings fund. Once you've budgeted on these things, you can live off the remaining money from your income. But whatever you spend your remaining income on, spend it mindfully. Spend money on the things that matter, like skills improvement. And most importantly, cut back on non-essentials. 5. Live below your means. To live below your means doesn't mean not enjoying life or living in a cave. Instead, it means enjoying life while creating a more financially stable future for yourself. This goes back to our tip about spending mindfully or making conscious financial decisions, creating a budget and cutting back on the unnecessary expenses included. Then, spend less on leisure. Occasionally eating out at fancy restaurants isn't bad, but knowing how this can go out of control when done frequently should be in your mind. Just be aware of how you're spending on leisure and spend less on it. Some things you can do include looking for low-cost or even free enjoyable activities, cooking at home instead of ordering food or eating out, and streaming movies online instead of going to the cinemas. And about shopping. It's always a bad idea to overspend on the non-essentials. Ask yourself before buying something. Like, do you really need the latest phone if your old one is still working perfectly fine? Cancel subscriptions you rarely or don't really use. So, do you have 2 streaming subscriptions like HBO Go or Netflix? Consider keeping only one or cancel both if you don't really use them. 6. Create and establish an emergency fund. An emergency fund can protect you when life hits bad or when something unexpected arises, like losing a job or a huge car repair is needed. This fund can help you cover the cost of an unexpected or unplanned expense. This fund is a backup plan, or maybe what you can call a plan B. Pay off your debts to start saving money for your emergency fund. Debts will get in your way of saving. That's why you need to get rid of it. Do you have student loans? Make more payments as you can to pay them off fast. And then if you can save more money when you have at least pay off much of your debt, start building your emergency fund. Save up to 20% of your income to establish this fund sooner. Alternatively, saving 10% of it would be okay, too. What matters is that you save consistently. 7. Save for your retirement. The average folks reach their retirement age without savings because they didn't think of saving when they were younger. However, you need to plan for those days and years when you don't make money. After you retire, do you want to open a small business? Do you want to travel? Do you want to take classes? You can't do any of these things without money. So, even if you don't have much to save for retirement, start saving now. Employers can offer a 401(k) or 403(b), so you can take advantage of these, especially if your employer offers an employer matching. 8. Create long-term financial goals. Your long-term financial goal relates to something that you want to complete in the distant future. A long-term financial goal is accomplished in at least 5 years. Examples of long-term goals are becoming financially independent, saving $1 million, retirement savings, being debt-free, establishing children's educational funds, and having an end-of-life plan. Create your list of long-term goals and make plans on how to achieve them. One of the best ways to do it is to automate your savings for children's education, retirement fund, emergency fund, or other long-term financial goals. Ultimately, the earlier you start saving for your long-term goals, the better. You can also set up automated payments from your checking account to stick to your savings goals. This will eliminate one task to think about. Then, know your priorities. Especially if you have a long list of goals, it might be impossible to tackle them all at once. Select your short-term or medium-term goals, which are important to you now, and then focus on them. However, it doesn't mean forgetting about your long-term goals. In fact, you need to revisit them after at least 6 months when you might have achieved a few of your original goals so that you get started on other goals. Next, determine when you want it. Assign a target date for each goal and how much you need to save monthly. How much you'll save monthly can determine how soon you can achieve a specific goal. But importantly, set milestones for goals, especially for a huge planned purchase like a car. Setting small milestones can make those large ticket goals more attainable. 9. Don't forget to have fun. Focusing too much on saving money, you might miss having fun. And being over-concentrated on your money, you might forget how to live. Enjoying your life will help to keep you happy and healthy. In your monthly budget, allot some amount for fun, maybe for a massage or dining out with friends. You can also look for cost-effective or even free events, like hiking or a game night with your best buddies. There you have the 9 rules to be financially stable. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video for more finance tips to achieve stability.